Hi photographers, you probably chose the easiest studio to meet today's challenge. This is the one place where you can start with one interesting composition and play with more than one color scheme to figure out which one you like best. In drawing, they sort of have to pick a color scheme and use those colors to create their drawing, and they're pretty locked in the whole way through to what the feeling of their artwork is going to be. With these great tablets that we have, you can take a photograph and then come back to the studio and begin to play with colors. You can change the photograph without making a permanent decision. You could make a monochromatic picture, and if you don't like that, you could switch it to analogous by playing with the different tools in your photo editing application. So let's think this through. Your challenge today is to demonstrate that you understand what a color scheme is and what it can do for your work of art. You could choose to create something that's monochromatic. You might choose to make something analogous, or you might choose to make something with a complementary color scheme. Remember, monochromatic is the calmest, easiest color scheme. It's one color that you add black and white to. So you might have everything is a shade of green. It has dark greens, light greens, and medium greens, and even very, 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 very pale green, and a very, 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 very dark green. But that still would be considered monochromatic. Mono meaning one, chroma meaning color. If you don't want to go with the calmest color scheme, you can up the excitement a little bit and choose analogous. Analogous colors are next to each other on the wheel, and they add a little bit of energy to the work of art. But it's not so energetic that it causes conflict or tension between the colors. Because the colors are next to each other on the wheel, they are related. They go well together. Analogous colors have unity. They fit well together. You might take a picture of something in the room that has many colors, but when you come back to work with the Enjoy Photo application, you can manipulate those colors so that they are analogous. Your last choice might be, if you're going for the greatest amount of excitement or tension between the colors to make your artwork really have some eye-catching quality, you might go with the complementary color scheme. Complementary means the colors are across from each other on the color wheel, as far apart from one another as they can get. And because of that, when you put them side by side, they fight with each other a little bit. The common pairs are red and green, orange and blue, yellow and purple. We've talked about that in class before, so you might want to play with finding a part of the room that already has two basic colors, and then you can manipulate your photo in the editing workshop to make it a complementary color scheme. I think that's all I can tell you. I will say, photographers, I'm going to ask you to stay in the room today to go on your shoot. There are so many interesting things in here that if you find just the right point of view, either shooting up from below or down from above, you could get some really nice compositions. And then come back to the table and work with the application to change the colors in your composition. Remember, if you have any questions or need some help, put your name on the poll. I'll be happy to come over and help you with that. And I think that's about it. You're the only team I'm not going to say you have to write down your color plan before you start, because you can't possibly know how you're going to end up altering your photos. I think that's it. Use the green card to get set up. Ooh, at the end, you need to choose one photo that you think really shows you understand colors. And it says on the red card how to go to Gmail and address an email to Miss Pfeiffer Studio. Put your name in the subject line and send me the photo, and I'll print it out for you so you have a final print that you can keep of your color scheme photo. That's it. Good luck. Do a good job today.